Welcome back to the Sports Wrap. DA from the DA Show, 98.5, the Sports Hub out of Boston, joining us now. DA, why should people not jump off bridges after such a tough loss in Week 2?
Well, because you got the Bills this week. I mean, simply you got the Bills this week. It's a feel-good week. You're going to go into Sunday, and you're going to see a Patriots team win by 3 scores, 17 or 21 points. I don't think it's going to be all that close of a battle. The Bills have some major holes, which we saw once again on Sunday, and you know, the Jets are a good team. Nobody wants to give them credit because of the way they handle themselves. I wish they wouldn't talk as much and chirp as much, but the Jets are a good team. And I've thought all along that this AFC East was going to be a 3-team battle. And there is one 2-0 team in this division, and that's the Dolphins. And people still don't want to give them credit. Well, guess what? Miami went on the road and won their first 2 games. So they've got a little bit of a head start in this division. And I think throughout this entire season, Patriots, Jets, and Dolphins, it's going to be a dogfight the entire way. I still think 10-6 or 11-5 for all 3 of those teams, and then somebody's going to have to win a tiebreaker or inch by with that 11-5 record.
We have a 2-week sampling of the Patriots now. 2 pretty good games. They played 2 pretty good teams. What do we know about this team from here on out? Are we still looking at a team that could win the division?
We know that last year there were a number of losses that this Patriots team suffered where the second half just kind of collapsed underneath them. And it happened again on Sunday. And it's kind of mind-boggling because Belichick has built a career and a reputation on second-half adjustments. Last year we saw leads in Denver, leads in Miami. We saw leads down the stretch against Houston. A lot of leads leading to a lot of losses somehow. And that's the same thing that happened on Sunday. That's scary. And it's a growing process with the defense. It is not a 1-week trial. It's not a 2-week trial. It's a 16-week trial. We have to remember that each and every week provides a different set of challenges. And the defense passed Week 1. They failed Week 2. They'll pass Week 3 because it's the Bills. But each and every week, you know, it's a final exam for them. There is no final grades to be given out until December and January.
Randy Moss, so far he's made more headlines for what he's said off the field. Another, I don't know if you want to call it a subpar game, he had the nice catch. Should we be worried about him? Is this a distraction at all, this contract thing?
I don't think so, and I actually thought that Randy's comments following the Week 2 loss, he was pretty graceful in defeat, and I think people get the idea that he's crabby and an ingrate, and you know it's tough to have him around. You know what? He gave Revis credit. He talked about working harder. He said the Jets wanted it more. He didn't make excuses, and I appreciated that. And it's interesting. He never spoke once publicly last year. An entire year went by, and he never spoke. This year we've already had it after both weeks. I think somebody got in his ear and said, Randy, you might want to be in your best behavior if you're looking for that next contract. So it's good. He's honest. He takes responsibility, and he's speaking after all games, win or loss. I think that's a good step, and so I think Randy's not part of the problem. He's part of the solution.
All right, good stuff. Thanks a lot, DA.
7
to midnight on 98.5 The Sports Hub. Sarah will be back with more after this.